How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and today we're continuing on with Baldur's Gate 3. Let's get going. Alright, welcome back, everyone. So in the last episode, we had a bit of an encounter here at the Toll House, and we just kind of did some exploring. Up here, we had some fun with conductive water, and we started making our way down this way because I found a passage underneath the, what's it called? The House of Healing that I had not yet entered into. And while I was exploring, I found death. I think it's safe to say that that is death, if I'm being 100% perfectly honest with you. I might go down there at some point just to see what the hell happens. But that being said, I was doing some exploring. Our entrance into where we are trying to go, if I can get there, is actually right here. There is a group of enemies right here that are not showing up right now. And while I was exploring, I did also make my way over here to this bridge, and I encountered a group of Githyanki warriors who proceeded to absolutely destroy me because I have a few key points left on Z. That's not the problem.
Well.
2 rages left on Karlach. That wasn't the problem.
Let's get on with it.
The problem is that I basically have no spell slots left with Shadowheart. And by the time I was done with the fight against the stuff in front of the morgue, Paulson, who I gave a funny little hat and a cape and a new set of armor, he kind of looks like a pilgrim to me, but he essentially had no more spell slots. So we are going to go ahead and take care of these guys. And just out of curiosity, can we get down there from here? We should be able to. Why are you? Oh, you're shadow cursed. That's why. So there are these 3 enemies right here. There's also a mastiff down here. And there's at least 1 shadow somewhere around there. So we should be aware of that. Oh, there's a mastiff right there. I'm going to go ahead and try to sneak in. Actually, if I were to come here to Shadowheart and turn off her radiant light.
I should have worn better boots.
There we go. That'll give us a shadow step here with Z. Which one of you has the most health? The half-orc has 53. The dwarf has 49. The human has 49. And the mastiff has 33. So let's go ahead and shadow sneak right next to the orc. I know it's going to initiate combat. Oh, and right here is the wraith. So let's actually shadow sneak right here next to the wraith. And again, I know it's going to initiate combat, but we should get that first attack at advantage, which will be very beneficial for us. So let's go ahead and pop on over here. Oh, I did it. Z is not technically in combat. Let's go ahead and just attack. There we go. Ooh, Karlach is in combat, but I think... Yeah, look at this. Halsin is not. So if we attack with Halsin, which we honestly should not have just attacked with Halsin, but we also have Karlach here, not Karlach, Shadowheart. Let's go ahead and turn on Lythander's light and really kind of mess up everyone's day. And then come here to Shadowheart and attack.
Ready for this.
These things are undead, so they are blinded by the light, which is very beneficial. We're gonna go ahead and rage, and then end Shadowheart's turn. Z is going to go ahead and attack the Wraith again, which he should have 2 attacks. Oh, but he missed on that one. Fine. Can he attack again? Oh, look at that. He had 3 attacks because that first attack wasn't technically in combat. Very well. And then let's go ahead and flurry of blows. Very nice.
Need to stay focused.
And Shadowheart. Let's go ahead and just attack the Wraith. I forgot about the Mastiff, so let's go ahead and continue to attack the Wraith. It should be immune to poison, but let's go ahead and proc it anyway. Yeah, it's immune. Figured it would be, but it was worth a try. We are going to be taking a long rest after this. So let's go ahead and summon 3rd level Halberd. Let's go ahead and summon that over here next to this shadow. And then end our turn. Yeah, that strength drain is not fun. You really shouldn't be able to attack a spiritual weapon, but that is what it is. Alright, so Halsin. Let's go ahead and have you do the bear. So it has 36 hit points that increases every 2 druid levels. So I believe that will be 72. Does anyone else have that? Yes. Seems like everyone has that. Let's go ahead and let's do let's just go ahead and do his bear shape. And that should be everything that he can do. So alright, now spiritual weapon. You have a 95% chance to hit. I'm entrusting you to be able to hit. There is 7 right there. And that is fair enough. Let's go ahead and see how far this way we can get. Just over here. How did you miss the spiritual weapon? It shouldn't have like any AC. Although I say that, I'm now curious. It has an AC of 10. Very well. Now, Karlak. Let's see what, if anything, you could do to attack everyone around you. Doesn't look like you can do anything for improvised weapon melee. No. Too heavy to pick up. What do you mean too heavy to pick up? Oh well. Let's just go ahead and attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. 27 damage, very nice. Then 49 versus 24. Let's go ahead and try to take care of this guy. 23. We got him down to 1 hit point. Are you kidding me? Let's go ahead and take care of this wraith. then let's go ahead and run over here and take care of this shadow.
Another fight.
And are we encumbered? We are encumbered because that strength drain brought us down to 5 strength. Luckily, we rely on dexterity for our hits. Why are we getting 3 attacks? That doesn't make much sense. Did I equip something that I am forgetting about that gives us a 3rd attack?
Can't afford to let up.
I don't remember.
Time to deal some punishment.
Alright. Got that thing down to 2 hit points. And really nothing more that we can do. Alright, we got the bear over here. Let's go ahead and multi-attack this guy. We'll deal 13 to 30 damage. So it shouldn't kill him. But it should do a fair bit of damage. 22 damage? And then he missed on the second. Are you kidding? And then brought him down to 2. Very well. With our bear form, that will expend a spell slot. Never mind. Do not react. Shield blow. Hey, we knocked him prone. Nice. Let's go ahead and attack this thing. The regular attack will do 7 to 14. So will this. This applies bleeding, and I feel like somebody had a... Doesn't matter. But I think somebody has some sort of effect against bleeding creatures. Let's go ahead and take out the dwarf. And then run over here and take out the human.
Learn the hard way.
Then, because we can, let's go ahead and jump over here and affect the mastiff. Oh, I turned it off. Oh well.
No choice but to keep going.
I guess we're gonna have to take care of
Time for
this
some
with
bloody
Z.
work.
Very well. And what does encumbered do to us in combat? Nothing in combat.
Light on my
So
feet.
let's go ahead and move up this way to kind of bait the attack from the shadow.
What's the plan?
Or I suppose we could just take Shadowheart up here. There it is. Very well. And we're going to end our turn. Shield blow. Yeah, it's immune to prone, but might as well, I guess. What will happen if I jump over there? Nothing. Very well. So let's just attack. And attack again. And I shouldn't be encumbered anymore, right? No, I am not. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and do some looting. And then take our long rest. Because it is needed. Cursed Dwarf has essentially nothing of value on them. Same with the Half-Orc. And the Mastiff literally has nothing on them. And now Karlach is a... Oh, yeah, that's right. Because Karlach is my freaking walking armory. Let's go ahead and send all of this to camp. Is this a spear? This is a spear. What the heck is this? Oh, this is a thing that that the Githyanki gave us. Z, how do you have so much weight on you, my dude? Yep, not 100% sure why, but let's go ahead and go back to camp. And I forget, do we have Speak with Animals up? We do not. So let's go ahead and drink our potion. Hold up. Send that to camp. I apparently sent that whole thing to camp. Take those, send to camp. And then we have these arrows that I could just send to Karlach, even though she doesn't really use... Or not Karlach, Shadowheart, even though she doesn't really use ranged attacks anymore. Yeah, that'll do for now. Let's go ahead and take our long rest. Heal up, get our resources back. That's a lie, I have plenty of supplies. Oh yeah, and my beast speech potion. Anyone want to talk to me about anything? Doesn't look like it, so go to bed. Alright, so long rest is done. I re-upped our long strider and all of that, and before we go down in there, into the morgue, I have some Githyanki warriors that I have unfinished business with. Let's see if they're still there.
Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
That they are, Z. I wonder if we can get a better position if we crouch. Oh, we can. So, not too worried about that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack this one.
Where Wargaz failed to kill you, I won't make the same mistake.
See how much damage we can do in one turn. We apparently missed that one. Very well. Then now let's go ahead and flurry of blows. And if you look up at my at the initiative tracker, you'll see that only Z is in combat. So we got 91% right there. We have 91% on her. So this, by the way, is kind of the big bad of this encounter. So we want to take care of her as fast as possible. So, attack. Nice critical hit. Then let's go ahead and get with
Don't tell.
Karlach here. We have Great Weapon Master. I'm going to go ahead and just proc Reckless Attack. Oh no, I don't need to. I'm already at advantage and I only have 51%. So let's go ahead and just attack. So we have her down to 24 health. And then now Halsin. Halsin, my guy, you are also just going to attack. Yeah, I figured you would miss, but it was worth a try. So let's go ahead and have you bear out.
I got this.
And I believe our entire party is done with their turns, except for Karlach and Rage. So let's go ahead and do that.
Ready.
Shadowheart, you. Yeah, we're going to end your turn, as well as Halsin's.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
Oh shit! So even though she has alert, or at least it was telling me she had alert, she apparently was surprised. Very nice. Let's see if we can take her out. Very nice, very nice. That is the hard hitter of this encounter taken care of. Let's go ahead and move Z right there. Karlach. We're going to go ahead and turn off Great Weapon Master. And go ahead and come up here and attack this guy. We now have 80%. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. Yeah, 51. Yeah. Very nice indeed.
What should I do?
And Shadowheart. Let's go ahead and get you over here. And try to take care of this guy. Very nice. Not going to do anything with your bonus action. And Halsin. Let's go ahead and have you multi-attack this guy. Miss the first one, hit the second one for 11. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and attack again. Critical miss. Very well. Opportunity attack. Opportunity attack. You're gonna use your jump and then not use it, or activate your jump and then not use it. So, this guy is kind of threatening us to keep us away from this guy right here. However, oh, I can't. Let's go ahead and move this way, and now he is. Yeah, either way, he's going to be threatening us, so let's just go ahead and move in. Yeah, there we go. And attack. And again. And then let's go ahead and just do an unarmed strike. Very well, took him out. Nice and simply.
Gods, it's hot in here.
And then Karlach. I don't think we need the Great Weapon Master on the first attack. He only has 11 hit points left. Yep, that was 15. Very nice. Then I don't want you harming teammates on this jump, so let's go ahead and have you jump over here. And then we're going to go ahead and turn Great Weapon Master back on.
Can't give up.
And Shadowheart. We're going to go ahead and have you jump over here as well. Now attack this guy. And Halsin can't really reach it. However, Halsin could jump down here. He will lose a fair bit of hit points. But that is just in his bear form. So let's go ahead and have him jump down here. Did it also do? It also did 10 hit points to this guy. Nice. So attack. And attack again. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take this guy down. Flurry of blows. Very well.
Smell blood.
Karlak. Yep. Executioner is fun. Very nice. Took care of him. So now we're not going to have enough space to get down to the last one down there. But if we did, something that I remembered in between episodes, we would have a Great Weapon Master bonus attack if we did have enough space. But unfortunately, we do not.
Concentrate.
Go ahead and move down here with Shadowheart as well. And then Halsin, my dude. You're going to go ahead and attack this guy. You actually caused her to drop her weapon. Good on you.
Let's get this over with.
I mean, good luck surviving all of these.
Ready for another round?
Very well. Let's see, unarmed strike will be 5 damage. Let's go ahead and pick up our hammer and re-equip it. We are going to be losing a turn. That's alright. It's annoying, but it's alright. For the annoyance, though, I will shove you.
Got to focus.
And Shadowheart.
The psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Very well. So they are
could
all
go for a
done
good
and
meal.
dusted. I will be,
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
I'll be, gathering all of their equipment. Ooh. Mushrooms and the like. I don't know why it was telling me about the shabby wooden pillar. Couldn't do anything about it. But let's go ahead and move on up here. Grab these guys' equipments. An arrow of many targets. Get the Yankee crossbow and then normals. Get the Yankee greatsword, half plate, polished ring, and food. The main lady has a cup of oil, torch. Get the Yankee longsword. Very nice. Oh. Psionic ward armor, which is a rare medium armor. If the item detects that the wearer is Gith, they have resistance to psychic damage. Whenever the wearer succeeds on a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1d4 hit points. Although you do have disadvantage on stealth checks. We also have the Hrothshari. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Bracers. Quickened Mage Hand. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Strength saving throws +1, and you gain the 5th level transmutation spell, Telekinesis. Rally orders. Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interloping. Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe, by order of your queen. And then she also has some food. So let's go ahead and grab those. And this guy's nothing too particular on him. Now I'm going to go ahead and level up. This, I believe, is level 9. That it is. So, for Z, if we go level 9 monk, difficult terrain does not slow you down, and you could jump an additional 20 feet while you are not wearing armor or using a shield. Interesting. We will also gain an additional key point, and our health will increase to 66. That is all very fine and dandy. Though at this point, I kind of want to go rogue. Just for sneak attack stuff. I don't know how well this combo is going to work on Baldur's Gate 3, but Shadow Rogue Assassin is actually a pretty good combination in the tabletop game. So that is what I'm going to do. We also gain a proficiency. Let's go ahead and take perception. And we also gain 2 expertise. The game has already chosen stealth and sleight of hand for us, which I can't say that I disagree with. So we're going to go ahead and continue that and accept. Karlak. At level 9, you will gain Brutal Critical. You've trained to strike swift and true. When you land a critical hit, you roll an extra damage die as well as the normal additional critical die. So that is very nice indeed. And there could be an argument to make her a fighter. There also could be an argument to make her a monk or a paladin or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and leave her as barbarian. Halsin, level 9 druid. You unlock 5th level spell slots, as well as 75 hit points and a wider range of spells. Let's go ahead and get rid of those real quick. Let's see, right here we have Greater Restoration. Touch a creature and negate any charm, petrification, stun, or curse afflicting it. so that could be nice. We also have planar binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. A target must be a celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend. Pretty interesting spell, not going to be taking it. We have Conjure Elemental. Bend the barrier between the planes until they disgorge an elemental ally to follow and fight for you. Again, very nice. Insect Plague. This, so far, is the only one that deals straight up, like, calculable damage. I mean, technically, Conjure Elemental will, because your Elemental will fight for you, and so will the planar being, but we're not worrying about that right now. This will deal 4d10 piercing damage. Locusts attack everyone within range, making the area difficult terrain and imposing disadvantage on perception checks. This lasts for 10 turns, and it is concentration. We have Mass Cure Wounds, which will heal for 3d8 plus ability modifier, in this case plus 5. I believe to everyone within a 60-foot radius. Unleash a soothing hum of energy that heals you and nearby allies. Very nice. Wall of Stone. Raise a wall of non-magical solid stone. Could be interesting. And then Contagion. Poison a target and possibly afflict them with a disease of your choice. It lasts until they finish a long rest. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to be taking Insect Plague and Mass Cure Wounds, which I'm pretty sure are the two spells that were already implanted in there. But I still wanted to go over my options. And now Shadowheart also gained 5th level spell slot, and her health is now 75. And this is probably going to be a lot of very similar spells to what we just went over. Cure Wounds, get out of there. Bless, get out of there. Let's go ahead and see. Dispel evil and good. Abjurations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You could also break enchantments that charm, frighten, or poison allies. And it's concentration for up to 10 turns. Very nice. Planar Binding again. Greater Restoration again. Insect Plague again. Flame Strike. This will deal 5d6 fire damage, as well as 5d6 radiant damage. Make a pillar of divine fire roar down from the heavens, like the wrath of affronted angels. On a save, target takes half the damage. Then we have Mass Cure Wounds and Contagion again. So I'm going to go ahead and take Flame Strike and Mass Cure Wounds again. And let's go ahead and take a look at everyone's resources real quick. Z, you can go ahead and, if I could find it, there we go. Restore 2 key points with your key restoration.
Let's march.
Karlak, you only use a singular rage. Halsin, you only use the wild shape. That's not too bad.
Can't afford to stay idle.
And Shadowheart, that level up gave you all of your spell slots back. So we're going to go ahead and do the potion thing. Let's go ahead and get into an open-ish area. And that will actually be over here. Halsin, are you having difficulty making it through that? Is that what's happening? You are. go and have you just jump right there. There you go, buddy. And you know what? You can go ahead and stand right here. Let's go ahead and break off these two. Karlach. Let's go ahead and have you stand right here.
What am I to
And
do?
Shadowheart. Let's go ahead and have you stand right here.
No one's stopped me yet.
And then now, let's go ahead and do our potion throwing technique. Got a standard healing potion. No, I think I want to do this with Karlach and just throw a greater healing potion. Let's go ahead and toss it right here. If this doesn't get halted, I'm not too worried because that's not his actual hit point total. Very well, it didn't get him, but that is perfectly alright.
So that's progress.
And I am perfectly fine with Karlach's health being right there. It could definitely be higher, but it is what it is. She's a barbarian. If you're a barbarian in a game of D&D, it's always at maximum hit points. They're not barbarianing like the correctly. That was a horrible way to say that, but I think you understand. We are affected by the shadow curse right now. So out of curiosity, if I use this.
Ring, ring! Oonta scooter! You look like you want to say the magic words, like they're right on the tip of your lips.
I'm afraid I don't know the magic words. Mind sharing them? Oh, my lovely Dolly Thrice, who is so very sweet and nice. Won't you assist your humble friend so I won't meet my cursed end? You are living in a magical theater show puppeteered by a madman. Or we're living in a magical theater show puppeteered by a madman. Snarl, leave. Oh, my lovely Dolly Thrice, who is so very sweet and nice.
I sure love it when they beg.
Very well. And in theory... Oh, shikey. Oh no. Turn on... Did she kill them? I don't think she did. Halsin is just straight up dead. Load game? Yeah, so everyone died. I'll be right back as soon as I remedy that. I thought that since we were in the shadow or in the turn-based mode, everyone would be safe. Good to know we weren't. I'll be back momentarily. All right, so we are back, and I have saved the game just in case the pixie is in fact what killed my party. I don't think she was. Let's go ahead and use the bell again.
Ring, ring! Oonta scooter! You look like you want to say the magic words, like they're right on the tip of your lips.
Oh, my lovely Dolly Thrice, who is so very sweet and nice. Won't you assist your humble friend so I won't meet my cursed end?
I sure love it when they beg.
And we are golden. Nobody died, and we should all have the pixie's blessing. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and head on in to the morgue. And we are good. We are not being assailed by poisonous darkness. So that is very beneficial. And what, if anything, is in here? That is definitely a hidden wall.
That might be worth a look.
Glad that somebody found it. Notice! A reminder, sisters, do not forget that that patients passing through these hallowed halls must needs be stripped of such frivolous items as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous gold amounts. These burdens can be safely stored in the vault behind the hidden wall, that they not confuse matters between ourselves and Kethric's justiciars. We'd like to avoid misunderstandings if possible. Very well. Got a whole bunch of stacked towels. Let's go ahead and push the button. And see what we might have back here. Really? Nothing's trapped back here? Very well. Charred corpse. Nothing on the charred corpse. A carafe of water. Apple. Empty backpack. Bedroll. Cup. Cup. Metal fork. A crate with rags in it. There's another crate over there that I can't get to for some reason. A crate with vagabond clothing. A crate with more clothing. More clothing. Very well. Let's go ahead and try over here. Anything in this charred corpse? Faru's Ring of Trading. Deception +1. Belong to the trader Faru's. Increases deception checks by 1. Interesting. This crate, we have some clothing. Pile of sacks. We have a rotten carrot. Stacked towels. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chest. A strange tendrilled amulet. It gives us the ability to cast Invar's Black Tentacle at level 4. Very well. And that appears to be it in here. Rags, clothing, shoes. Very well. I was hoping for a bit more of a I don't know what to call it. A little bit more of a haul, if you will, but I guess I don't know what all I was expecting. Now let's go ahead and open up this door. Okay, we have enemies abound in here. We have a zombie right here. Looks like we have a zombie over here too. We have a greater zombie right here. And right there. Very well. Let's go ahead and enter sneak. Oh, we are seen. Very well. There's a poisonous cloud, eh? Is there any way?
There's dust on the left there. Someone's been through here.
I was just looking for a way to end the poison, but apparently not. Let's go ahead and jump down here. Oh, there's a vent right there. And then go ahead and attack this guy. And attack it again. And then use our bonus action to jump. Got it.
No surrender.
Can't even catch my breath.
And Z. Z, let's go ahead and have you. If it's available, it is not. Well, darn it. Alright, let's just go ahead and have you come over here and attack this guy.
Blood follows me everywhere.
And again. And he has 1 hit point left. So let's just go ahead and have you do an unarmed strike. And then if you can, move out of the
My
poison.
feet can carry me.
Oh, did he not die? Oh, Undead Fortitude. I'm an idiot. Same on this guy, too. Very well. So, let's see if it says anything about it. It does not. So, Undead Fortitude. When a zombie, mostly, reaches 0 hit points, they can make a, I believe it's a Constitution saving throw against the damage dealt. If they, or no, it's, I think it's 10 plus the damage dealt. And if they succeed on that save, instead of being reduced to 0 hit points, they are instead reduced to 1. So, yeah.
Let's end
That's
this.
that. Let's go ahead and try to attack with Shadow Heart. There it goes. Then if we come over here... What is this? Seeming and Dominate Person. Ooh, and Flame Strike. Very nice. We got some class-specific 5th level spells, which I'm not complaining about. All right. Now, Halston, let's go ahead and have you jump down here. And take care of this thing. And then you do not have enough movement speed to get over there. Oh well. Opportunity attack. Reckless. Oh, and I still missed. There's a reason why I did not want to come in here alone as Karlach. Karlach, go ahead and let's do a branding smite. This should, in theory, do additional radiant damage. I'm not really too worried about them turning invisible. Let's also go ahead and turn off Great Weapon Master. No. Let's go ahead and leave on Great Weapon Master. And Reckless is going to be 70%. Apparently, I turned off the Branding Smite. So let's go ahead and try that again. Of course he missed.
Never a dull moment.
Let's go ahead and take out this one. And again. And let's go ahead and just do a flurry of blows. Actually, you know what? This one has Undead Fortitude. Let's see what the game says. When reduced to 0 hit points, regain 1 hit point instead, unless the damage was caused by, unless damage was radiant or caused by a critical hit. So there we go. That's how the game is doing it. Let's go ahead and do a multi-attack on the greater zombie. And then do another attack. Very well. And now Branding Smite again? There we go. That branding smite has been applied.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright, and attack. Gonna stand back up with 1 hit point, so attack. And let's go ahead and flurry of blows the greater zombie. That's over here.
First.
I'm ready.
And Shadowheart, go ahead and jump on over here. And you can go ahead and do a... Or let's go ahead and do a 4th level Spirit Guardian. Very well, very well. Now, since we're in here, let's go ahead and run around, make sure everyone's dead. Which, everyone got kind of stuck. So, can I disarm these? I'm poisoned, so it's at disadvantage. I need a 14. My total bonuses are plus 14, so as long as I don't roll a 1. 10 on the dice. For a total of 24. I'll take it. I know that there's another one over here. Again, need a 14. That's a 5 on the dice for a total of 19. And there's one right there. Let's go ahead and roll. Ooh, what a waste of a natural 20, but a 14 on the dice for a total of 28. Then is there one up this way? Yes, there is. And that 11 will get us a 25. Is that all of the poison? Doesn't look like it. Is there another one over here somewhere? I'm standing right on top of it. Ooh, natural 1. Critical failure. Let's go ahead and roll again. And 10 on the dice for a total of 24. Is that the last one? It doesn't look like it. I disarmed that one, right? Yeah. Is there one up here? Nope. So I'm going to jump over here and move. Because I don't know if Karlach's going to be coming right behind me. Okay, so poison is still coming through. Let's go ahead and...
Soldier.
As Karlach, let's go ahead and kind of loot everyone. 4 gold and a bone. 3 gold. A severed pelvis. It's going to weigh 30 pounds. And nothing on the actual zombie. What about up here? Open crate with some clothes. Zombie got nothing on him. Anything over here? We have a charred corpse, which is empty wood barrel with a water thing in it. I already checked the zombie, right? Yeah. We got another greater zombie and a regular zombie over here. Greater zombie has 2 gold and a bone. Regular zombie, of course, has nothing.
Hey,
Oh, a lever. Will this lever turn off the poison?
nope. Maybe there's some other way to open it.
Very well. Let's go ahead and head into this door. A dead Harper, you say? Very well, very well. Dead Harper has a ring, a malachite, and a key on him, as well as 3 gold. Research notes. Spell remove shadow curse. Possible? Question mark. Variant of remove curse. Dispel magic. Other. Sure. We already know that didn't work. Heavy chest. It is locked.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Need a 14. Got an 18 on the dice. For a total of 23. Bided or bidded time? Bided? I don't know. Time thoroughly bided. The wearer gains arcane charge whenever they are hit by a melee attack. Very well.
Gimme.
A lump hammer, whatever the heck that is. And there's a journal right here. Yep. Reading that journal apparently inspired Karlach, which I'm not going to complain about. And that appears to be everything in here. Let's go ahead and see what's through here.
Something over there.
Lever! Pull the lever! Not 100% sure what that did. We've got a syringe, some research notes. Yep. Tissue and organ register. Very well. A blood bank bottle. Another blood bank bottle. Yep, I'm apparently just sealing bottles right now. No, I'm not gonna worry about the bottles. We've got some shoes right there. Pile of bones. With a bone in it. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, there's a poison over here. Why? There it is. Alright, now we have an elixir of hill giant strength. Glass retort, whatever that is. Let's go ahead and take that if we can, and that. Potion of superior healing, 8d4 plus 8. As well as the potion of greater healing. Blood bank log.
Just avoid that trap.
Let me at it.
Very well. And skeleton with a candle on him.
At least things have stayed
All right,
interesting.
and Z, we got a trapped chest here. You now have that plus 14 in your disarm traps, so that's going to be very fun. We got a 10 on the dice for a total of 26. And now unlock the chest, please. Again, need a 14. Got a 13 for 28. And Eversight Ring. Blind immunity. The wearer cannot be blinded. Interesting. I wonder if that works in the darkness spell. Because that would be a little overpowered if so. I'm not saying I dislike it. I just think that it could be a little strong. Possibly a little stronger than the creators of the game were expecting. Because I could definitely see a build where you make a Hexblade, or hell, even my build, where I cast darkness on myself, then shadow step around the map, and button. Did I not push that button when I was in here before? Interesting. But yeah, so something like my build, that now that I have sneak attack, I'll be, if I remember to use it, kind of sneak attacking everyone that there is. So being immune to blindness and then casting darkness on myself, which cost 2 key points, and I got, I believe, 7, maybe 8, could be a possibly very powerful combo. Why are you jumping? And Halson, where are you? You got stuck back here. Got it. How did you even get in this room? There you go, buddy. And then just move them on through.
What to do?
There we go. And exit. Alright. Now. I do not plan on making my way down this road, because that does just look like death to me. All those ogres. But I will tell you this. I am tempted. Let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out what's going on over here. And I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so apparently there's a door back here that I neglected to open. So let's go ahead and see if we can, which indeed we can. And now, where does this lead to?
Never a dull
Got a heavy chest. I'm just assuming it's going to be locked, which indeed it is. Need a 10. Got a total of a 26. Icarus gloves. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes upon the target, as well as some ingredients. Anything in these chests? Rotten tomato. Very well. What about over here? Got some research notes. Purple worm gullet. I meant to read those. Empty potion bottle. Ingredients. Bottle. I would love to take that, but I can't. Alcohol. Just empty mugs. Very well. And
Making me sweat.
Karlak, you should really be the one doing this. Elixir of poison resistance. Waning moon consignments. Very well. Drow poison. Serpent fang toxin. Wooden chest. Is it locked? It is. But perception failed.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Watch how you go.
Ah, got it.
Trap.
That, the cage is trapped. Let's go ahead and unlock this. And then disarm this. Natural 20. For a total of 34. Oh, and it's locked. Of course it is. Need a 5 to unlock it. That's a 3 on the dice for a total of 17. Now, Karlak.
Let's go.
What's in the chest? On serpent venom toxins. Very well. We're going to go ahead and take that. Punch drunk bastard. 1d8 plus 5 bludgeoning damage. Tippler's Rage. When you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. You also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1d4 thunder damage for 10 feet. Interesting. And then 257 gold. And then what, pray tell, is in here? A barrel of skeletal remains?
Looks like this is the woman who tried to blow.
Very well. Rustic chest. Is it locked? Nope. But we got some ingredients in it. This one has some more ingredients in it. And this one has some more ingredients in it. We got a wooden barrel up there with a rotten tomato. Very well. Then what, if anything, is over here? Diggable. Everyone failed their survival. Fine, I'll do this the old-fashioned way. And I'll just look through my stuff, find my shovel, and use it. Let's go ahead and try right here. Wooden chest with 72 gold, a gold chalice, a hook, eye stalk of some sort. I have no idea how to pronounce that, and a poison spore. Very well. And that appears to be everything of interest around here. And that also, except for maybe whatever this is, but that also looks like something that I can't do anything with. That appears to be basically everything unlocked. Basically, everything unlocked on this map. So, we are going to go ahead and fast travel to the MoonRise Towers.
Looking ahead.
And before we go in, we're going to go ahead and take a long rest.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizabald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. He devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thizabald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizabald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Investigation. Focus your eyes on the page. Mentally separate the blank ink from the purple stain. Two failures. Very well.
The page is a mess of dark color. The delivery's location remains a mystery.
Alright, and we are back after our long rest, and I have gone ahead and grabbed Will and taken him with us, because somewhere in here is in fact his father, in theory. So let's go ahead and get going, shall we? Thank you for the autosave game. I did in fact forget to save.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Little from the field, what news inside? I might ask the same. Why is one of our rank on guard duty? That's for your superiors to know. I've infiltrated an encampment of harpers protected by a cleric of saloon. Rogue option. I've hidden some fetid places in my time, but the land around here really takes the cake. Great news! I'm here to take your head. Let's go ahead and do the rogue option, because that's new.
What need have you of hiding, friend? You need not skulk like a vagrant. This land belongs to us.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel? Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
In her name?
Praise the absolute.
Very well. So this person has Death Ward on them. This person's a true soul. What is going on over
of the High
here?
Heralds, I believe. Long gone from
Sorry,
here, of course.
a lot of people are getting inspired right now. Are you a ghoul?
A council of
You
intellectuals,
are a ghoul.
respected throughout Faerun. Leading authorities on heraldry, of course, but also history, genealogy, and diplomacy.
Seems like diplomacy failed if they allowed Ketheric Thorm to take over. Twice.
Fair enough. Now, what about over here? Are these ghouls as well? Yes, they are. Anything else down here? Just out of curiosity. Ooh, there's a door down here. With Barnabas. Noel, whose will has been dominated by, I'm assuming, this chick. We have another dominated Noel. Oh god. What in the world is going on there? Hello, Scrying Eye. Alright, I guess let's just go in through the front door. See what all we got going on. I mean, no need to hide or sneak. We have been welcomed.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see through the main doors.
Talk.
Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
Very well. What do we have going on over here?
Back of the line. I'll be the first of us to swear to the General.
The Absolute herself called us here. They cannot stop us from seeing Zarel now.
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here. My wife, my sons, they were unworthy.
You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
Oh, bother. Lontarv. Oh, it's a bugbear. Are you a merchant?
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlak, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? This could come in handy.
Let's have the soul coins then.
Sure. But she did have a condition.
Of course she did.
For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not?
Fine. Get on with it then.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
We'll put that coin to better use than Tiamat would have.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
We'll put this coin, or we'll put his coin to good use. He'll help us rid the realm to people like Zariel. That's absolutely vile. Unsurprising of Zariel, but vile all the same. Let's go ahead and do that one.
Karlach's the one said to consume his soul, I hear. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Let us see your wares. Let's see. We have a halberd of vigilance. 1d10 plus strength modifier slashing damage. Plus 1d4 force damage. And it's a +2 enchantment. Again, a +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception checks. Adroit reflexes. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it at advantage. Very nice. Then Gloves of the Duelist. While only holding 1 weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, you get a +2 bonus to melee weapon attack rolls. Which could be interesting for Z. Sentient Shield. Ooh, a sentient weapon. A heightened awareness. Gain a +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks, as well as the shield bash thingamajig. Enraging Heart Garb. Rare clothing. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. Very well. +2 chainmail. Superior materials. You take 2 less slashing damage. Disadvantage on stealth checks, though. So I wonder if that would bring AC up to 20, because chainmail, I believe, is 16. So, not sure. I've still yet to really figure that out. Padded leather, +2, or padded armor, it's +2. What does... Very well. Fistbreaker helm. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. Seldom caught unawares. You gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls. That could be cool for Will. And Big Boy's Chew Toy. This is going to be a quarterstaff. It's going to be +1. Who's a large fellow as a spell? Grow in size to become stronger. You gain an advantage on ability checks and saving throws using strength, and weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage. Got it. It is enlarge. Very well. And then over here, slicing short sword. Why is it called a slicing short sword if it still does piercing damage? When the wielder attacks with advantage, the attack inflicts bleeding. Well, there you go. It's a +1 weapon. Smoke powder arrows. Interesting. Deals 46 fire plus 46 force. And then we got regular arrows. Potion of Angelic Reprieve. That's the short rest one. +1 half plate. +1 halberd. +1 rapier. +1 hand crossbow. Black pudding platter. Interesting. Whole chicken. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and...
you can handle what I've got.
I'm going to go ahead and sell some things to this guy as Will. And purchase some things as well.
If you have coin, then show
So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so talking with this guy with Will, real quick, I was able to... It was intimidation or persuasion, I forget exactly what it was. But talk about losing the eye, and that really impressed the bugbear. So his attitude instantly got raised up to 100, giving us a 127% discount. Why that means he's not paying me, I don't know. The math doesn't seem to add up, but it is what it is. I also went back to camp and picked up all of the weapons that were in the storage box, and we are selling those to this guy and picking up all of the interesting things that this guy has, and he is still giving us 279 gold. So there we go. Very nice. And then of course, once I end up killing him, because I probably will end up killing him, I should in theory get all of this back.
Slaughter well, true soul.
Same as me.
Yep, he is he's happy about us. Now Will.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
You get a +1 bonus to your spell save DC, and you gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Let's go ahead and equip this onto you. Oh god. I was not really expecting that to work, but very well. And we don't have any new boots. We have these gloves. When only holding a weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, you gain a +2 bonus to melee weapon attacks.
Sister,
which
pray with me while we
is
wait.
what he will be doing.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Though,
you did.
I'm thinking of giving those to Z. No, having Z
many hearts,
inflicting bane on people is very nice.
Of many thoughts, one mind.
Don't think any of the armors that I purchased will work for him. Nope. Do I have any rings that'll work for him? What is this one? Invisibility and blur. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that one. No amulets. Let's go ahead and give him his loot back. And nothing there. And nothing there. Very well.
Can't give up now.
Z.
I never thought I'd make it.
Out of curiosity, buddy.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer.
If I give you the graceful cloth, will that increase your dexterity to 22?
Even those we once
No,
called
it does
monsters.
not. Although it doesn't look half bad on you, buddy. Let's go ahead and get this back from Karlak. And then I guess give Karlak this raging one, because it also increases her constitution by 2,
I was a farrier
which
in
is
Dissarin Valley.
very good
Then
indeed.
the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams.
I don't know
too.
why I'm in here under
Same as
weapons. Ah, yes.
They wouldn't admit
Probably that.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Let's go ahead and come to Halsin real quick. Because we got this sentient shield here. +3 bonus to initiative rolls. And perception ability checks. And it apparently is... Oh, I read it as sentient. It's sentinel.
with me while we
I am an idiot.
I'm not worthy.
But now
I never
for
learned the
his actual
Yes,
weapon.
You did. She gives them to you fully formed.
Let's see, this right here is going to be 1 to
hear her?
8. No.
Of many hearts,
2 to
One
12 on cacophony.
of many thoughts.
Because of that
One
nice
mind.
thunder damage. And it is a +1 weapon. I don't know why this is adding up as more than what he's got on. Let's take a look at this guy. Again, this is adding up to more than what he currently has equipped. I'm not really 100% sure why.
I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern.
Not proficient in clubs.
To think the absolute grace is such a creature as that.
We are each of us.
This will
threads in
use
her
his
design,
dexterity.
Even those we once called monsters.
Interesting. Deals less overall damage, though. No. Not worth it. Let's see. We can get this padded armor on him, though. His armor class is currently 17. Let's see
Where do you
what
head?
happens when I put this
I
on
was a
him.
farrier in Dissarin Valley.
He's got 18.
And the dreams came.
Very well, and now he is dressed very similarly to Will.
Absolute calls us all to her design.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it
Your
is what it
family
is.
will answer. Eventually.
And now Karlak. Let's go ahead and get the enraged heart garb on you. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath, and your constitution will be increased by 2, bringing that up to 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong score. But it does bring your constitution up to 18.
Brothers,
I do not like the way that
Sister.
looks on you, but it is what it
pray with
is.
me while we wait.
I'm not worthy.
Suppose I could
I
dye
never
it
learned the
the
words.
same way I dyed that one for you, but
She gives
we'll
them to
cross
you
that
fully
bridge when
formed.
we come to it.
Can you hear her?
What's
many
more
hearts,
important?
one
Let's see,
soul.
this puts you at 104 hit points.
Of many thoughts.
What about this?
One mind.
95. Is 9 hit points worth the aesthetic?
You're not meant to. True soul business, not for us.
I don't think it is. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on her for now. I might end up choosing to put it on her, put the other one back on her later. Let's see. Did I get new gloves? No. I did get a new weapon though. Let's see how that looks. I got 8 to 20 damage. Low end is 2 points higher. High end is 4 points higher. And I'm losing the shockwave on it, so that is unfortunate. But that is what it is. And it's still a two-handed weapon, so it should still count as Great Weapon Master. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, what now?
Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on. Erna. Irna? Erna.
Farrier in Desarin Valley.
It's Roa you want. We only talk when you've misbehaved.
Very well.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Are you a follower?
Blessed by association, let's say. I come to pay proper respect to a new power. I bow, but the Zentarim prefer to look their business partners in the eye.
So the Zentharim are allied themselves with the Absolute. Let's see your wares. Rogue, lock eyes with the Zent and Jester in Thieves' Cant. Discount? Let's try that.
For another in the business? Don't see why not. We can certainly afford it. Business is booming.
These faithful folk don't ask for much. Just some cargo moved to the city. But my goodness, do they pay generously.
You're helping the cult expand for a payout. You're disgusting. Smuggling, I want in. Let's see what you have. Let's see what you have. No, smuggling, I want in.
Oh, true soul. I couldn't burden your spirit with such material concerns. But I'm always happy to trade.
Very well, let's see what you have. Oh god, you have a lot more than I was expecting. Sharpened snare, Karas. Karas. I don't know. It is a very rare medium armor. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Ooh. Sharpened snare. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restraint. Interesting. And then Scroll of Chain Lightning. What level spell is Chain Lightning? I have no idea. Circle of Death, Scroll of Eye Bite, Telekinesis, Disintegrate, Scroll of Flesh to Stone, Wall of Ice, Scroll of Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold, Hold Monster, and then Seeming. So these got to be 5th level spell slots or spell scrolls. Gloves of Crushing. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to unarmed attacks, and their unarmed attack deals an additional 2 bludgeoning damage. Very well, might be interested in that. Armor of Devotion. Rare heavy armor. It is 18. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Eternal Devotion as a class action. And that is... Recant your oath to regain 1 channel oath charge. Ah, this is for paladins. Got it. I don't have any paladins. +2 splint armor, which is a rare heavy armor, bringing the AC up to 19. Very well. You take 1 less piercing damage. Body aid, gain +1 bonus to strength and strength saving throws and checks. Disadvantage on stealth. +2 half plate 17 AC, plus 2 chain, 18 AC, plus 2 studded leather, which is light armor, which could be good on Will. Yeah, might end up getting that. Plus 2 breastplate, which is medium armor. Another medium armor, that's plus 2. Leather armor right here, which is plus 2. Another medium armor. Drake throat glaive. Interesting. Blooded great axe. 1d12 slashing plus 1d4 slashing conditional. Relentless revenge. When the wielder has 50% hit points or less, they deal an additional 1d4 slashing damage. Very well. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell some stuff to this person. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Alright, so I have gone through and I have purchased one of all of her scrolls, as well as those gloves, some of the armor, and some of the potions that she was selling. So let's go ahead and finish this off. Very well. And I doubt that she's still going to be here by the time things go crazy. But yeah. So there's that. And in theory, that all just went into Halson's inventory, didn't it? It did.
An honor. True.
So, Halson. Let's go ahead and send these scrolls back to camp post-haste. And then... Oh, you can wear medium armor. I was not aware of that.
Maybe we need to send you back to the war camp.
So,
Just stand this.
if I equip this to you, it raises your armor class to 19. Very well. And then
We are each
I don't
other's threads in her
think
design.
I got anything else that
Even
you
those
could take
who once called
advantage
monsters.
of. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else that you personally can take advantage of. However, I do know that I got something that Z could take advantage of. Which is going to be the gloves. We're going to lose out on the Bane, but that is going to be all right.
And the dreams.
He is going to be doing more damage. In theory.
The Absolute calls us all.
Although those look like shite.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
Very well. And then Will. Let's go ahead and get this light armor on you. Yeah, this plus 2 light armor. Bring your armor class from 16 to 17.
That's a stone bloody.
And in theory, are you proficient with the shield? I sold all my shields. But you are proficient with the shield. So I could give you a shield.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while
And Carla.
It's good to be alive.
I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them
I
to you. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts.
still don't
One
think it's
soul.
worth it. Just
Of
still
many
don't
thoughts.
think it's worth it.
One mind.
But let's go ahead and get all of these unused things out of her inventory. Ural.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh?
the dreams on my mind.
Same thing if it's Z talking to her?
And this was fun.
Yes, it is. Zealot Igor. Igor?
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, True Soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Fair enough, fair enough. Can't go out that way. Acolyte Kimmerl.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Wait, what? Mig.
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Something is in the walls. What is it?
Pig! In walls above! Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet nose.
Huh.
You find meat? You share.
I suppose I will. Where does this door lead? Back outside? Anything interesting going on back here?
The treasure map pointed to this spot. I should keep my good eye peeled.
The treasure map pointed right here, didn't it? Which... it's either up above us or below us. It's not actually anywhere we can get to from out here. Although I say that. It's not anywhere that we can get to from out here. It's probably up in here. Or through there. Let's see, just out of curiosity. Let's try to go to an area of dim light. Extinguish the torch. And the burning bowl. And I still can't use it very well. Maybe if I put out this one? I still can't use it. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Let's see. Ooh, what do we got going on here? I'm sorry. Did I say Mind Flare Tadpole? It does say Mind Flare Tadpole. Then we have a cat right here.
Hey, good looking.
So, Karlak, you know what to do.
Look
These are the stalking grounds of Steel Claw, Furless One. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
I'm sorry, your name is Steelclaw. Slithering vermin, they're called tadpoles. Murder every single one you find. The parasites are dangerous. Don't get near them. I'm sorry, your name is Steelclaw.
It is a name I earned through bloodshed and death. Unfortunately, the more ignorant here refuse to use it. Fluffers, they call me. Idiots.
Slithering vermin, they're called tadpoles.
Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
You know the tadpole's dead, right? You're a little bit intense. Good luck with the hunt, Steel Claw. How boring. Surely you could be a bit more creative. You know it's dead, right?
Lies. It merely pretends. But I'm a patient hunter. I will wait for it to stir, and then I will strike. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long since it felt the bite of fear.
Can I talk to you again?
Quiet. Less time.
Very well. Cat hole.
Not a chance I'd fit.
Very well, very well. Got a person right there. They look like a shop. I will talk to them shortly. Got a headless fish right there. Oh, then now we're in here. Very well.
Still breathing.
Can I talk to the Knolls? Nope. So let's go ahead and talk to her.
Not till we get there, anyway.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
Barnabas?
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Knolls are beasts, plain and simple. I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we are. You've actually stood before the Absolute? Heartwarming. Praise her name. I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we are.
She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
You decide. How about a dance? Nothing. Keep your 6 games to yourself. How about a dance?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
I think she lost it.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Wisdom, sever control once and for all. Reinforce our efforts with your own. It seems you're not as commanding as you think. Let's do that one.
They battle silently for a long moment, the Knoll's heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
Oh, Barnabas. I'm so sorry, me darling. He isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too much for some. I hope you will fare better when your time comes.
How do I get to meet the Absolute?
Please, Threll. And you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned.
Very well. Oh no, 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 no! I almost just accidentally stole a pot.
The Absolute is giving you a second chance, loves. Don't waste it. Oh, Barnabas. I'll have to find another favorite.
Very well. Barnabas's color. Very well. Let's go ahead and take all that. She doesn't seem to mind. Mucus. Use? Something slimy seems to be dripping. Very well. That definitely looks like illithid nautiloid stuff to me right there.
What's cooking?
None of this stuff is stealing, so let's go ahead and take all of this. Let's just go ahead and pick it up. It'll end up in my party chest anyway. Let's go ahead and start from the bottom. Alright, that is all in here. Let's go ahead and come through here. See what this person has to say.
Araj O'Blordra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Let's hear the special offer of yours.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
And what exactly are you planning to do with your share?
Research, naturally. We Ablodras are simply curious by nature.
History failed. What kind of potion can you make?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Very well, let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
My vampiric friend? Sure, I can bring him here. What kind of proposal? You aren't looking for Cazador, are you? I'm not certain I'll have time. What kind of proposal?
I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
I can bring him.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Very well. Elixir of Tiefling Vice. You can call on Diabolic Arcana to cast Thaumaturgy, Hellish Rebuke, Burning Hands, and Flame Blade. Each only once until your next long rest. Got it. So it gives us the abilities of all of the Tiefling abilities. Very well. Now you are a trader, are you not?
Welcome back, true soul.
Show me your stock. What do you got here? Circlet of Hunting. You gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked with Hunter's Mark. True Strike, Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. Very well. Scroll of Sunbeam, and Scroll of Wall of Ice, and then some dies. Graceful Cloth, we already got this. We actually have a better one. Robe of Exquisite Focus. You get a +1 bonus to spell save DC. Ring of Free Action. Ooh. You ignore effects of difficult terrain and cannot be paralyzed or restrained. Not quite what I thought it was. Risky Ring. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. Very well. Boots of Arcane Bolstering. Each time they dash, the wearer gains Arcane Charge for 2 turns. And then a bunch of ingredients and the like.
Come back any.
A hero at heart.
Araj O'Blordra. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
I hear you trade potions for true soul blood.
With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you.
Warlock.
Rest,
Blood
I keep
magic
for
is
myself.
an unusual talent. Who gave it to you?
No one gave it to me. Rather ironically, it runs in the bloodline. We O'Blordras are naturally curious folk. Always have been.
You feel the history as well? Alright, let's do it.
Just a little. There we are.
Now, let's see what that made for him. Will. Mundane Pluckiness grants you proficiency in all skills until the next long rest, due to the wily resourcefulness now bubbling within.
Now that would be a
Very
prize.
well, very well.
Welcome back, true soul.
Show me your stock. Let's go ahead and purchase some of, or all of these down here. Don't care about the die remover. Superior healing, greater healing, poison, speak with animals. 401 or 411 gold. I say that's a fair trade. There we go. Ooh, and I did not realize this cape right here. Thunderskin Cloak. When the creature with reverberation. Okay, I don't have any reverberation stuff. A Hat of Storm Scion's Power. Thunderous Acuity. When the wearer deals thunder damage, they gain Arcane Acuity. Very well.
Come back any.
Now I'm curious as to what the Halson will give us.
Araj O'Blordra. Should you be interested, I have a. With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Naturally.
He failed the history as well.
We O'Blordras are simply.
Let's do it.
Just a. There we are. All of your.
Now, Halson's potion, Noble Elven Blood grants you an additional 10 meters of movement speed, dark vision, and you can't be charmed until your next long rest. Very well.
Sharp as ever.
Oh, there's a person over here.
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Interesting. Now this door brings us into here.
It ain't our fault, General. We did as we were told.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
We did as you lot told
Oh, hey,
us.
she's still alive.
Thara's the one who...
Enough!
A
blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Don't kill them. They're loyal followers of the Absolute. Keep silent and keep watching. Hear, hear! Or attack. Don't kill them. They're loyal followers.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom.
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the Absolute. Kill him!
Silence!
True soul, you have seen these goblins at work, have you not? What say you?
His voice sounds weird. They're faithful to the Absolute. I'll give them that. Just kill them. They're worthless. Death is probably too good for them. No, they're faithful to the Absolute. I'll give them that.
Exactly! It's what I told them. But would they listen?
Faith without action is anemic, sickly, in a word, useless. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I mean, nice shot. Why is her blood
I'm so
black?
sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
What am I meant to do with them exactly? Thank you. I'm going to enjoy this. Nod curtly. What am I supposed to do with them exactly?
They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
You wouldn't hurt me, would ya? We're mates, me and you. Practically family.
Spill your guts on the floor. I want to see you bleed. Not another word. In fact, not another breath from any of you. I'll give you a fair chance. Fight me. You either die or you kill me and you're free to go. Guards, release them. Now release them.
You won't regret this. Praise the...
You did the right thing. I'm sure those nasties deserved a bollocking, but we're no executioners. Let's go see what Zarel makes of it.
So, after that, we did gain a trophy. She cannot be caged. Rescue Saza from the Emerald Grove, Goblin Camp, and MoonRise Towers in one playthrough. Very well. And people are getting inspired left and right. Let's see. Nothing for Z. So for Halson and Karlak, I've had worse successfully drink and resist the negative effects of the brewer's concoction. No cursed stone left unturned. Explore each key area of the Shadow Cursed lands. Mutual respect. Meet the tadpole hunting cat. Very well. Not quite sure who this is. Oh, that's gonna be Shadowheart. Very well. Will. Very well. Let's go ahead and head out here real quick. Ooh, there's a ladder. Am I allowed to go up the ladder? I mean, I am. There is nothing up here? I mean, nothing I can currently see. There's no treasure chest. There's no nothing. Oh god.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Right. I'll be on my way.
It seems the rules have not changed in your absence. You're still
I know the drill. I'm going.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh no!
You don't have permission to be here.
My humble apologies. I shall remove myself.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be
trying
set
to.
Foot in a restricted area.
Trying to. All right. Well, that's annoying. I think I'm gonna have to reload and do a bunch of that again. But this episode is plenty long enough. I will go ahead and take care of that off screen, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.